Today, I'd like to talk to you a bit about effective business communication. I'd like to first start by talking about what communication is. Communication is described as the process of receiving and sending messages. Communication can occur through spoken words, written words, and through nonverbal gestures and expressions, such as smiling, waving, body language, and even our physical appearance. Oral and written communication are in the top 10 skills that employers report they look for on resumes. Technology is a huge part of our culture. Types of technology-based communication include email, phone, voicemail, instant and text messaging, and social media, such as blogs, which would include sites like WordPress, vlogs, wikis, social networks, such as Facebook or LinkedIn, and multimedia, which includes sites like YouTube or Pinterest. Given all the options for technology-based communication, you must choose wisely. You need to evaluate your audience and your communication objective first. And whenever using technology-based communication, you must always be mindful of privacy. Many times in work, we're required to work in teams. Effective communication when you're working in a team is vital. A team is a group of people who depend on one another to accomplish a common goal. Some people think there's no place for chit-chat in the work environment. However, small talk about your family and hobbies before and after meetings is natural. This helps to build a supportive working environment and to build trust among the people in the team. Giving constructive feedback is an essential part of working in a team. It's important to give both positive and negative feedback. The last thing I'd like to talk about in regards to communication in teams is about how to deal with conflict. Some strategies to address conflict in teams include: address persistent conflicts directly. Think of each problem as a group problem. Ignore small fleeting issues. And encourage all contributions, even if some people disagree with them. Written communication includes things like emails, letters, memos, and web writing. The steps involved in the writing process are: first, your audience analysis, followed by your planning, then your drafting, revising, and last, proofreading. Earlier, I mentioned nonverbal communication. Not all communication is spoken, written, or heard. Sometimes it's what you don't say that really counts. Nonverbal messages are typically more spontaneous than verbal communication. Nonverbal communication includes things like our body movement, our physical appearance, our voice quality, time, touch, and listening. Nonverbal communication is not shared among all cultures, so it's really important to consider the culture in which you work as well. I'd like to wrap up by talking a bit about listening. Listening is different than hearing. Listening improves business in a variety of ways. It improves the accuracy of communication. It increases interpersonal trust. It reduces misunderstanding about new tasks or assignments. And it increases employee commitment and morale. Ways we can demonstrate that we're listening instead of just hearing are by using active listening skills. using open and closed questioning, summarizing, showing interest, giving signals of encouragement, such as head nods, or saying things like, Listening in business is essential. And on that note, I'd like to thank you for listening. Have a great day.